Hello Sagittarius, my name is LaChon with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-November 2019 love and romance reading. If you would like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, powerlifehypnosis.com, or you can book a private reading with me now through the description box below. As always, thank you to all of those who thumbs up and like my readings. Thank you to those who comment and share, and thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. If you're interested in knowing about who your future partner is, you can purchase the new future partner reading cards in the description box below or at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com, or you can also book a future partner reading with me. And both the cards and the future partner reading tell you everything that you need to know to predict who your future partner is. Where you meet your partner, when you meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner, and more. And these cards are also so wonderful because they allow you to predict accurately future events in your love life with accuracy and ease. And also there's advice on every single card, and you can use this advice for any situation in your life, for love and romantic relationships, as well as career or your day. So again, if you're interested in purchasing these cards, go ahead and check the description box below, and we will be using these cards in this reading. So my guides the other day told me to do a Lenormand and a tarot reading. So that is what we are doing today. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, Sagittarius. And make sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. Also, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. InstantGo.com/powerlifehypnosis. That link is also in the description box below, and I am running a special for the month of November, so all questions are 11/11. Go ahead and check out that special in the description box once again. All right, so let's get into this now. So Sagittarius, it looks like in the past you've had some worries or some stress about a soulmate relationship, about someone who could have been a friend or who can be a friend and a lover. You're a little worried about this situation here, but it looks like you are experiencing some unfounded fears. So these may just be fears due to the past, or these just may be fears that you are projecting onto this situation, projecting onto this soulmate situation. I absolutely feel as though this is a soulmate because we have two soulmate cards here. The purple cards are soulmate cards. So we have two soulmate cards here, to me, signifying a very strong bond, a very strong connection, and you might have even known this person from a past life. So during the month, or I'm sorry, during the ending portion of November, from the 15th to the 30th, it looks like you are going to be growing in this relationship. The foundation in this relationship is going to be made more solid, stronger, more sturdy with this soulmate. And that's going to lead to the relationship moving forward in a positive way. There may be transitions in this connection as well. So it looks like you may be leaving behind past patterns in relationships, or even the type of relationships that you have had in the past. This situation looks to be very different. So you are going to be in the process of preparing for change in your romantic relationships. You are moving in the direction towards lasting love and happiness, as well as commitment, and for some of you, even marriage in this connection. So again, you're leaving behind past patterns of relationships and you are moving forward. It looks like you're moving into a traditional type of relationship. Again, this can be moving towards commitment or marriage as well. At the end here, we do have the fish and the ship. So once again, some of you may be in an open relationship, or you may be separated from this person, maybe in a long distance relationship. But I do see that it's transitioning and moving into the space of, once again, a relationship where everything is just going well. So there's going to be some positive transitions, some really positive transitions in this connection. So That's a really large theme that we have coming up here. So it looks like this relationship is going to provide you with the ending of a learning phase. So you may have learned a lot. You may have learned karmic lessons through this connection. You may have learned great karmic lessons through this connection, and now you are coming to the end of those karmic lessons, of those learnings. Oh, also, so this reading may be a little longer than the other ones because I had 4 cards that just insisted on coming out for you guys. So some of you may be going into a new relationship as well, or a new phase in your relationship. You know, there's newness here. There's fresh beginnings or fresh starts, new beginnings in this connection. So it looks like some of you may be learning something at this time. So this can be a literal learning, or this can also be learning karmic lessons. Once again, learning lessons, learning how to do things differently, learning and growing. And these learnings here allowing you to mature into a better partner, into a better lover here. So there are opportunities here for commitment, for unions, for romance. Yes, I do feel as though you're going to be making a new start in your relationships. There is a fresh start. There is a new beginning after these transitions. So you're transitioning perhaps from feeling worried. You're transitioning out of these unfounded fears. You're transitioning out of this stress. You're transitioning out of, I'm also hearing, uncertainty. So you're transitioning out of that into, once again, that lasting love, or you're moving in that direction of the lasting love and the joy and the lasting commitment. So that's all really positive stuff. So who may you be dealing with? So keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not all of these details are going to resonate with you. Some of these very specific details that I'm going to provide may describe your partner, your significant other. They may describe yourself. All of the details may resonate. None of the details may resonate. And if none of the details resonate, that does not mean that this reading is not for you. This just signifies that you are involved with someone who looks unique to that description. And then we'll go into the underlying with the tarot in just a moment. So you may be dealing with someone who has brown hair, chestnut colored hair, auburn colored hair, golden colored hair. The eyes are going to be brown, or they're going to be hazel green most likely. The hair can be brown or black, but it's darker colored hair. Again, the eyes can be brown, or they can be hazel green. This is somebody who's very well groomed, and this person may be a different culture or different race or different ethnicity than yourself, between the ages of 30 to 40. Most likely this person, if this is a female, may have long hair. This may be somebody who is more on the tall side, appears tall and healthy. Someone who may have some kind of marks, pock marks, stretch marks, wounds. We have all this on this card here. So marks, spots, stretch marks, pock marks, wounds, tattoos, scars, any kind of marks on them. But again, I am seeing this dark hair. Now, depending on this person's age, this person, their hair can be thinning or their hair can be receding, again, depending on the age. But we do have that description here regarding who you may be involved with. And again, this can represent yourself as well. For females, this can be someone with top curves. This can even be someone who looks young as well, or looks innocent with a young look, youthful appearance as well. Okay, so let's see what's going on here, excuse me, with the tarot. So what is the deeper energy going on here underneath the surface here, the emotional energy? Well, one, let's start off with, so we have this new beginning in a commitment, or this fresh start in a commitment. Some of you may be taking slow steps to make this commitment happen, taking baby steps, moving very slowly. I do feel as though some of you are moving very slowly. So patience may need to be required here. So about this new beginning, and this commitment. It's interesting because these are two cards that popped out on their own. And we have two number ones here. So this is absolutely speaking about a new beginning. This is speaking about new opportunities. This is speaking about a beginning and a fresh start. So we have here strengthening bonds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We have here love abounds as well, which is the Ace of Cups. So again, we have this very strong new beginnings kind of energy, and this looks like there's a new beginning. And again, this relationship is moving forward, this connection is moving forward in a strong and really beautiful way. I'm hearing a beautiful way. So it's moving forward, it's blossoming, it's growing, and you're moving closer and closer into something very beautiful, and you're manifesting something beautiful with, you know, the universal laws. The way you are approaching this situation, it looks like the universal laws are in your favor here. And there is going to be a lot of emotional joy, emotional happiness with the creation of this situation, with the manifestation of this situation. And it looks like there's going to be there's going to be an abundance of love, an abundance of serenity. Now, I am saying to look deeper into your heart. Look deeper into your heart, look deeper into what it is that you want, and be honest with yourself. But look into your heart to really look at what it is that you are feeling, are desiring, and look past the worries or the disbelief or the confusion, or some of you may be having kind of clouded thinking, likely because of the past and these unfounded fears once again. Some of you may have clouded thinking, so look beyond that. Perceive beyond the clouded thinking. And also know that this is a spiritual connection. This is a situation here to help you learn lessons, to help you grow, help you evolve. This is a very strong connection, which again, I feel has been ordained by Spirit, by God, by the universe. And this does look like it is a past life connection. So this is a very strong connection here. So far the guidance would be to see things from a new perspective here. Approach the situation with childlike wonder. See everything as new. See everything as fresh, as opposed to carrying the past into your wonderful present that you have the opportunity to build. We don't want to bring baggage into building wonderful new opportunities. So go ahead and commit to the situation and go for it. So it looks like also here, so we have the mice and then we have listen. So you may be feeling again that worry, that insecurity or stress or doubts because of either something that this person has said, either that or perhaps you weren't truly listening to what this person was saying. Maybe you weren't truly listening to what this person was saying. It's like one or the other, but there needs to be some listening regarding what this person is saying. Also use your intuition when it comes to this situation, because once again, I'm getting that this is a soulmate connection. But again, it looks like there's a need to really listen to what a person is saying. Listen to the underlying messages. Listen to the things that aren't even being said. Listen to the body language. Listen to, because that's nonverbal communication. Just really listen to what the other person is saying without bringing your own filter to the situation. It's like we can perceive things through our own filter. For example, if someone calls you attractive and you don't feel that way, you're not going to really take it in as, yes, I'm attractive. You're going to take it in and it's going to be kind of a block, like, oh yeah, sure, thanks, okay, whatever. But you're not really going to take in and accept what the person is saying. So I'm feeling as though that's kind of the situation that you may be experiencing. you know, I'm hearing have courage when it comes to this situation. Have courage when it comes to your perceptions. Trust your perceptions. Again, clear up that cloudy thinking. Clear up those misperceptions you may have. If you can imagine, clouds kind of cover up things, right? It may cover up the sun. Clouds may cover up the sun, making things appear darker than they are, right? Because if you can't see the sun, there's a lack of that brightness, but the sun is still there. The sun is still there, but we can't see it for the clouds. So again, see beyond that. See the sun. Find the sun in this situation as opposed to just seeing the clouds. But listen to what the person is saying. Listen to, I'm hearing their gratitude for you. You know, you may be dealing with somebody who's very spiritual as well. You may be dealing with, again, there's a karmic kind of connection here. You're learning lessons. This may be somebody who's a light worker, again, somebody who's spiritual. You may be dealing with, once again, somebody who's like a friend and a lover, or a friend, even an ex in some cases. This may even be a person who's like a business person with no boss, or an entrepreneur, or someone who's very independent. In some cases, this person may drink in excess, and this may be someone who maybe doesn't want to settle down at this time, or is a little uncertain about settling down at this time, but it does look like you guys are moving in this positive direction, which is great. This may be someone who, again, is a different culture, race, or ethnicity than yourself. Someone very loyal. I'm saying that this person is very loyal, very faithful, very committed, very loving, very dedicated, very supportive. Again, this person can be a friend and a lover, but this person does have a little instability in their life, may have some anxiety or some worries, or maybe a little nervous, or this person may have some kind of baggage as well. So you guys may both be bringing baggage into the situation. So this can be something very useful to clear, you know, for both of you. Also, if you're interested in clearing your self-limiting beliefs when it comes to love and relationships, I do offer that service. So go ahead and check that description box. You can book a private reading for the distance healing session, and I would love to work with you regarding clearing your self-limiting beliefs, because we can bring self-limiting beliefs from past relationships into our present, which again can hinder the growth of relationships and can hinder the pleasure, the enjoyment, the fulfillment that we experience in relationships, because we're still bringing doubts or worries or past or insecurities, or and not past, but doubts, worries, insecurities, you know, false perceptions, unfounded fears into the future. So it's interesting because just as we had these cards here, these 2 1s, we have these 2 2s. And let me say, all the tarot cards that came out were chosen for you by Spirit. I did not pick these cards for you. These are cards that came to you. So just as we have this new beginning, we also have balance coming in a partnership, or a building of balance, balance of energy, balance of give and take here. You may have to make an important decision as well regarding your partnerships. So the beautiful thing is, we have here this wonderful soulmate, the soulmate connection, and we have the 2 of Cups. So this is a connection where there is a nice friendship here, a nice friendship, also a really deep love, you know, really deep love. And what I'm also hearing is a deep love for who you are as a person, and you may love each other for who you are as people, as opposed to like an infatuation or not seeing the situation clearly. You may see the best in each other. And this is really bringing about the beautiful bond and the strong bond in this commitment. Yeah. It's a very loving commitment. I do feel as though, yeah, some of you may have been kind of hurt or burned in the past. And this may absolutely be a learning situation, a situation where you just have to trust, regardless of the past, where you just have to trust this other person. Trust their loyalty, okay? Know that they are trustworthy. You can trust this person. So you may be moving into a deeper form of commitment as well. Moving into a deeper form of commitment. Moving towards, again, marriage or anything like that. Now, this is also saying to be mindful of how you are kind of crafting this relationship. We are, again, or not we are, but again, it's very important to have a balance of give and take. Also, kind of a balance in balancing each other out. Like one person may be moody, the other person may be logical, and that works because the logical person is able to balance out the person with the sometimes maybe irrational emotions, or with the ups and downs and emotions, or, you know, the more emotional person, the more moody person. And then the more emotional person can help the more logical person open up with their emotions, for example. But you are moving towards a deeper commitment. You are moving towards, you see here, it's like tying the knot. So you can be moving towards marriage and things like that. Also be mindful of what you are bringing to this relationship and what you are bringing to this connection. Make sure that there's a balance here, an equal give and take. Because if you're feeling like you are giving too much, you know, that can lead to resentment. If you feel like you are taking too much and not giving back, that can lead to you being resented. So make sure that there's an equal give and take here. But you are manifesting a really beautiful, positive energy in this connection. And it looks as though your relationship is moving forward, and it is blossoming. It's moving forward easily, effortlessly, and it is blossoming into something very beautiful. So again, you're learning new lessons, you're changing, you're growing. You're manifesting something great here. It's like you're going to be prosperous in love and romance. I do see a lot of growth. A lot of growth in this relationship and internally as a result of this relationship. But know that everything blossoms in its own season, in its own time. And all you can really do is focus on the here and now. And as you focus on the here and now, and as you focus on changing, growing, aligning with your best self in the here and now, that's going to provide you with the power and the light and the vision to create this healthy, happy, fulfilling dynamic with you and this person. And yes, this is a divine partnership. So as you're moving forward, trust the process. It looks like there's going to be a large shift here during this time, because I have here 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. And then I have 2 cups and 1 pentacle. So you are moving into a tangible relationship for many of you. You're moving in the direction of a tangible relationship. Even if this doesn't happen in the ending portion of November, you are moving into that direction. Moving into the direction of a new, wonderful, beautiful, romantic relationship with love, happiness, fulfillment, joy, and passion. So, trust the process. It's okay to have these fears. It's okay to have these worries. It's okay to have these doubts. And while you still have those, allow yourself to fall freely into this situation. It's like stepping out of your comfort zone, doing a free fall into trusting this person. But you are absolutely being guided to do so, because this is somebody who is loyal and trustworthy and loving and dedicated and emotionally involved in this situation. So allow yourself to fall into this situation, trusting, arms open wide, into this new beginning. Trust this new beginning. Enjoy this new beginning. This is really something to celebrate. And I do feel as though this is a very spiritual connection that's really going to affect your heart in a beautiful way. In a very beautiful way. You're going to be creating something beautiful here. And receiving something beautiful. So trust the process. Trust this new beginning. And even if you don't, do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? So do it anyway. And you're going to find that this is, once again, a positive thing for you to do. And it can also allow you to trust more. Have more trust and have more faith in the unknown. Have more trust, have more faith in love and relationships. Have more trust, have more faith in life. You know, by overcoming and conquering fears and doubts that you may have. By seeing that if I just go for something, even if I'm afraid, it may still turn out. Or even if I trust, you know, I go into something and I'm afraid, I see that my fear doesn't mean that things aren't going to turn out well. Those are just my fears because that's just a filter that I'm looking through. Or those are just my fears because this is, you know, the development that I've had from the past. But that doesn't mean that it's going to happen again. And I've learned that now because I've trusted. And I fell forward freely into love. I fell in love. And I trusted the situation. Okay. I hope you guys can hear that noise that's going on behind me. If you can, sorry. Okay, so this situation is fated. This situation is absolutely fated here. So again, trust, because this is something that's beyond you. It's bigger than you. Again, this is a soulmate, and soulmates are brought to us by God, spirit, universe, your higher power. In order for us to learn, in order for us to have these experiences where we grow, where we align with our soul's purpose. So this situation is fate. It was written in the stars. It was written in the stars for this to happen at this time. So trust the process. And you have a deep knowing. You have a deep knowing here as to what is really going on. So trust that deep knowing. Don't allow your fears or your worries or doubts or your baggage or your past to cloud this beautiful opportunity. Use your deeper wisdom and use like your stillness to do that. Because some of you may be feeling anxious or worried about this situation yourself, or nervous about the situation yourself. Again, you guys may be feeling nervous yourselves. So as opposed to feeling nervous and not trusting, because we now know that this is someone you can trust, that this is a situation you can trust, because we're here together, right, in this time and space. So now that we know that this is a trustworthy situation here, and we know more about this person, you can release those fears, you can release those doubts, you can release those insecurities. You can let go of that baggage and do things new, do things differently, and have a deep knowing and be still and just trust that this person is caring, that this person is trustworthy, that, you know, this person can be your best friend and your lover. You know the truth. You know the truth. But this situation was absolutely written in the stars. Lastly, be here now. Be here now. Be in the here and now. When we focus on the past, it drains our energy. It drains our power. When we focus too much on the future, it drains our energy. It drains our power. We are here now, and this is the only place that we can be. This is the only time that exists, is right here, right now. The past is a concept. The future is a concept. But what is true, what is real, is right here and right now. So be here now and just enjoy the experience that you were having. And again, leave the past in the past. Don't worry about the future. Just enjoy your connection in the present. These are the messages that I have for you, Saggies, regarding your love and romantic relationships for the ending portion of November. Thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate with you. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Power Life Hypnosis for daily love readings for singles and couples. Again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, or if you would like to book a healing session with me, you can do so through the description box or at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. If you're interested in attracting true and lasting fulfilling love, check out the Attract True Love workbook that will be at the top of the description box below as well. And if you are interested in purchasing the new future partner reading cards, check out the top of the description box below where you can find the information to purchase these wonderful cards. Again, go ahead and check out your sun, moon, rising for additional messages, or if this reading did not resonate with you. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I love you guys, and I look so forward to seeing you here again soon. All right? Bye, Sagittarius.